it's been about a week since we've talked about Kyle Juszczyk, and I just won't let this go. I won't give it up. I'm going to talk about him the rest of my life. He's still on the team. Could be his last season. They're playing him a lot. And I still don't really know why he doesn't get the ball, but he's supposed to be like a blocking extraordinaire. Does the tape corroborate that?
Yes. In the inverse. I mean, look, bro, this is the deal. Kyle Juszczyk is like in his early 30s. And I think that, he's kind of like Tom Cruise. Like, we just don't realize how old he is. He just looks the same every year, but he's old. He's
almost 34.
He's 33 years
he's
old.
approaching his mid-30s, which are way different.
Yeah. And he plays a position where, dare I say, you're supposed to kind of be like the guidon to the platoon. You're supposed to like be the exclamation point to the sentence, especially when you're at the point of attack as the fullback. And if you just want to share the screen, man, like the film does not lie. It is just pretty bad, bro. So let's just go ahead and just watch the tape, bro, and look at your boy, bro. We're just going to go ahead and just take a look, mosey on over. And, usually we go with narrative, right? But this is beautiful, Grant, because we get to actually go with a little bit of tape, right? So look, just check your boy out. We got to run with Deebo Samuel. And that ain't it. That ain't it, man.
So again,
it's what we're going to do is we're going to show it from the tight.
Okay.
Showing it from the tight. And basically what you get from Kyle Juszczyk is just Levante David is just showing him off, right? Shoving him off.
Anytime a guy ends up on his tush like that at the end of the play, it's a bad look. Turn backwards.
Well, what it's showing is that let's get technical for a minute. Let's just talk about it.
Yeah.
What we got right here is lazy hands, man. All right, you got to shoot your hands on the inside and stop catching the defender. Another thing is that if you're going to go down, and I see you throttling down because he's trying to make sure that he protects his inside, you got to be able to run your feet on contact. Shuffling down the sideline is just something that we can't have. Another thing about that is that Kyle Juszczyk, for lack of a better term, man, you just got to give me some more fight. Right there, literally sitting on the ground, that just ain't it. We could watch it from the backside view, and then we could really get a chance to see it. And for context,
I love the backside view.
No freaky. So look, you see this right here. We're looking at it. You get punched in the head. You're sitting on the ground, feeling sorry for yourself. Juwan's not going to help you up. Now, look, for context, some people might say, Coach and Grant, they found one play. Well, here goes the very next play. All right. We got to run Christian McCaffrey. Okay. We're going to turn around, go with Christian. And here goes Kyle Juszczyk. That ain't it. That ain't it, Tang.
That's some Tang blocking right there.
And these are the things that you need to understand right now is that your press conference can't be the only thing that's on point. You got to be able to actually play, Kyle. So we look at this and we understand that there's no movement. I understand that you're sacrificing your body, but you're a fullback, not the Secret Service. So let's keep moving. We see the tight view from this side, and Kyle Juszczyk seems to be very interested right now, but he's not. So Levante David shoves him off. We can keep going, though. So you may say, all right, Coach, here goes Grant and Coach kicking up a dust all over again, right? But then we can just go to the next play.
My God.
This is 3 plays in a row, dude. All right. So let's just pause right here. For those of you wondering, there goes our guy. Okay. Just go ahead and take a look. All right. Let's just run it. As we're moving. Come on, Kyle. Kyle. Come on, man.
That's a bad look.
I thought Mexican Appreciation Day was in October. Stop olaying, my man. You got to calm down. What is this nonsense?
He's trying to cut him, I guess, but that's terrible.
Juszczyk, man. The effort, non-existent. Come on, bro. And this is the guy that says he doesn't understand why he got a pay cut. This is the most expensive fullback in the NFL right here. And this is the guy where as we start talking about other people that need to be on the field, man, that's when we start talking about finding out if Jacob Cowan can be on the field, right? Finding out if we can find some other situations right here. Because this right here, this has nothing to do with the offensive line.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with the offensive line.
Yeah.
All right. These other plays that we're looking at, that we're going back, okay? And we're looking at Kyle Juszczyk right here trying to be the lead, right? He's trying to be at the point of attack.
This is another one?
Plays? No, this is us going back.
Okay.
You look at the offensive line, we're doing our job up front. Yeah. Okay. But the thing about it is that it's not sexy to look at fullbacks. You see what I'm saying?
Definitely not.
So a lot of times we don't actually get to see, the biggest camera time that Kyle Juszczyk gets is the pre-motion snap, right? Yeah. But right here, everybody's blocking. That's Kyle Juszczyk right there, and a little bit of Colt McKivitz, but it's cool. But
and the thing is, on a run, he takes you to the ball.
Yeah, he's right there. Yeah. So I mean, just a little bit of film with the narrative, that was right? Rough. Yeah. So we just, but they can't say that we're just talking out of our ass. Like, you can just clearly look at the tape, and it's right there.
So I have some suggestions for Kyle. I suggested more 11 personnel. He doesn't want to do that, although it's a good way to get your best players on the field. But there's also 21 personnel with 2 tailbacks. We saw the Commanders do it a lot just Thursday night. Now, they didn't score that many points. It seemed like their quarterback wasn't really able to get the ball down the field in that game. But when it came to, I like that. I mean, it seems like if you could put Christian McCaffrey and Jordan Mason in the backfield together, there's a lot you could do that the Niners haven't even tried to do.
Yeah, but I think that would challenge Kyle to kind of do something in the now, right?
Right.
Kyle doesn't know that he can't use Kyle Juszczyk when he's pre-gaming before the season, or when he's trying to get his skills, when he's trying to get his play calling together. Like, this is stuff that you need to start building, like, literally through the weeks of the season. So, yeah, it could happen. But if we're being honest, it comes from somewhere. And that just means more effort. It means that Kyle's going to have to actually build something. Now, if we're being fair, we are seeing it. Like, that pick and hinge, that gap scheme technique and stuff, I haven't seen us do that before in a while, right? So he is adding elements in, but, in my opinion, you can't do anything with that, with Kyle Juszczyk playing like that. There's nothing you can do with that.
I understand he wants to go against base defenses for a lot of reasons, but Juszczyk isn't a good ball carrier, isn't an impactful receiver, and he doesn't seem to be a good blocker anymore. So there are other ways to get to. You could put Sobert in there and go 2 tight ends. You could put Mason in there and go 2 tailbacks. There's so many other things you could do, and that gets your best players on the field. Maybe not Sobert, but right now it doesn't seem like Juszczyk is one of the 5 best skill position players on the team, because, again, like, what does he do well right now? Hard to say.
I don't know. And he's taking up and right now he's a spot on the field that we really don't need if he's not going to be able to handle his business. Like, we need somebody that's actually going to be like, if you're not getting the ball, you need to be like doing your job.
Yep.
So.
And again, like, we've been talking about Ben Johnson as a potential replacement for Kyle Shanahan if the Niners ever move on. Like, Ben Johnson has 2 great tailbacks. He finds ways to get them both on the field sometimes. It's not it's not that unusual